Most recently, I feel like is like blatant tenant harassment. Like I've been here when the fumes were so bad when I was showering that I felt dizzy and almost passed out. There's been times when I think we had to call 311 for a while because the construction was so loud. I couldn't sleep in the morning because usually I go into work around 11, so I have a little bit more time in the mornings to get ready. But they were super loud, they were stomping, the tools were extremely loud in mornings, and they did it at times when it wasn't permitted. So we would have to call 311 and see if they even had a license to do the work at that time.
Not the only building that they're doing this to. JIH Builders has targeted a few buildings around Brooklyn and I think even Queens, and they're doing the same thing to them.
It was really bad. I know one of our neighbors actually went to the hospital and was exposed to different chemicals. And I literally had to leave and sleep at my sister's house because I couldn't take the fumes. And what if I didn't have another option in the city to go to? I would have to deal with that, which is completely unsafe and unhealthy and should be a lawsuit actually.
Has this experience like caused you personal stress, you would say?
Yeah, all the time. I think I always have in the back of my mind whether I'll have an apartment to come home to, which no New Yorker should face if they're paying rent on time and being good tenants. I also don't know what situation I'm gonna come home to, if I'm gonna be able to breathe the air, if I'm gonna have hot water, if I'm gonna have water that's running, if I'm gonna have a landlord who is responsive to my needs when we all pay the same amount. There are people all around New York City who are dealing with tenant harassment, who are dealing with insecurity of knowing where they're gonna live, and dealing with landlords who are not treating them like human beings, even though they're paying the rent. And even if they weren't paying the rent, how are you treating folks in a humane manner? So I'm linking the fact that I have all these stresses around housing and linking it to a larger context of gentrification and how our homes are not ours, even though these are our communities. So what are we gonna do to stay here? How are we gonna fight? And I think the biggest thing that came out of it was the formation of this tenant association that folks are saying we're gonna stay and we're gonna make it difficult for you to kick us out, because I know that's their main goal.